Every Day a Better You, a podcast that's not about being better than the person next to you, but being better than the version of yourself a day prior. Your host, Fareed Johnson, accompanied by my co-host, Henri.
Hello, everyone. This is Henri. A lot of people know me as Boo. Every day a better you.
Welcome back. We're here, episode 7 of Every Day a Better You, a podcast about not being better than the person next to you, but being better than that person that stares back at you in the mirror each and every day. I'm a co-host, Flip. I'm going to pass it off to my main man over here.
What's going on, everybody? This is Boo. We're back. What number episode?
Yo, 7. Lucky number 7.
Damn.
What the kids say now? 6, 7, 6, 7.
This guy.
That's all my daughters say. What the gym from last week, Boo?
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
The gym from last week, you had to resist something that you wanted.
Yeah, and then just take that money and put it in the bank, right?
So I probably know the answer to this, but what did you resist? Or did you resist? Did you pass or fail it?
So, both, right? So we're human, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, every day we're trying to be better, right? So
Every
you get
day.
the next day to try to do it all over again and be
Right.
better, right? And they're both like sneaker or shoe related, obviously,
figured that.
right? So the first one, there's these shoes, Nike React Rejuvenate, right? So they look like Crocs, but they're not. They're like a Nike version. They got the holes on the top.
Time out. So they look like the slippers, Crocs?
They look kind of, but better. I don't know how to explain it. You know what? When
What are they? You didn't wear them?
So first, I ordered them, and it's like not gonna be here till July 21st. And I ordered them way long ago. They had to refund me my money because it went through StockX, and I guess they were trying to scam StockX. But StockX is good about that, giving my money back, right? So then instead of like taking
You failed the mission.
I failed.
You failed the gym.
I failed first time.
Okay.
Because I wanted these, bro. The color is crazy. I'm gonna send them to Claudio. So when like post production, he can flash a picture of these joints. Because these joints is tough. I might wear them next episode
We can see what the audience thinks about.
Right? Yeah, exactly. We'll do a little poll.
Yeah.
Like, you like these are fresh or not fresh? So I gave into that. But then there were another pair of sneakers that I wanted. And
So you gave into the Nike Crocs.
yep. And then I prayed to the to the resisting gods, right? Because I'm trying to get better. Please help me be better.
Right.
And then, Instagram, they flash things when they hear you talking about something, right? So like I said, I always talk about sneakers and Jordans or whatever. And I saw this pair that I was like, oh, these got released? What? Like, I'm on the Nike app now. Coming soon. Notify me. Or I looked at the price of them, and I was about to be like, yeah, notify me. And I was like, yo, you know what?
Did you think of the show? Did you?
Every day better you. I'm like, yo, Boo is gonna yell at me if I
I
fail twice.
Yeah,
So
twice. Come on.
I took it. I took that money, put it in my bank account.
What?
It's not like it lasted long because then one of my punk ass daughters, Daddy, I need X, Y, and Z, and
Right.
then they get what. But again, I didn't do it. So
Right.
passed. I failed first.
But you got
But like,
better.
what did Denzel Washington say? Fail forward.
Yeah. Fail forward. You got better.
And then I got better. What about you, bro? Judgy Wudgy was a bear?
So I'm a big Nordstrom Rack Burlington guy.
Yo.
I live right there.
Yo,
What
no, I
we
know.
do?
Bro, every time I see you, like, I'm like, yo, Burlington, Nordstrom. Damn.
So
You go in there like every week.
I try to once a week.
Right.
But listen, because of our gym last week, right?
Right.
I didn't go this week. I did go to the grocery store, but I didn't make that right, and I didn't go down the escalator. So
So how much money you put into your account?
$200. 1 week,
All right.
$200.
Bro, so you buying us lunch with that after?
Sure.
Damn, all right.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you because I know you have an addiction to
I'm a
Burlington.
Nordstrom Rack Burlington guy. What are you going to do?
So I used to love
good prices in
Burlington.
there.
They are. They're really good prices. I used to love Burlington. Still do.
And you find good stuff.
I still do. But it's another
I
level.
get a little overboard sometimes.
Like down to like, I'm gonna go in there and give me some underwear. You know, they got a nice little 3-pack.
I'm the 3-pack king.
You got the t-shirts, the undershirts,
Socks.
the box of briefs.
I'm a boxer brief guy. The long ones.
Yeah, man, the
boxer
tight one.
brief
Yeah. Remember boxers though? Like,
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
whack, bro. Thick ass cotton.
Loose or loose. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that shit wasn't comfortable. Boxer
Yeah.
briefs. Whoever invented boxer briefs are geniuses.
That was it. That was no looking back.
No
after
looking
that.
back. What, you Fruit of the Loom Hanes guy? You probably Calvin Klein.
I get fancy.
Yeah, you probably Calvin Klein.
fancy. I get a little fancy sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Give me the Hanes joints.
I got some. I still got a few pairs of Hanes,
Oh, okay.
but I get fancy with it.
Yeah, nah.
It's good prices.
Yeah, I know. My drawers game ain't fancy like that. I'm working on it though.
Huh.
I'm gonna. You know what? Every day better you. I'm gonna go there probably after the show and give me some CK
We can
joints,
go.
man.
We can go.
Yeah, man. I'd like that. It's a date. What are we getting into today?
Let's see. What is episode 7, right?
Yeah.
So today's episode, a healthy body is a wealthy life.
I like that.
What do you
That's
think?
nice. That's
What do you
nice
think about
ring to
that?
it. I like that a
A
lot.
healthy body is a wealthy life. I came up with that myself.
Word?
Yeah.
Damn, I told you guys, I think it was episode 1 or 2 that Boo was a genius. You're gonna learn it here
Genius.
on this show. But wait, before we get into that genius of a title, can I backtrack a little bit? I want to try some here. So we talk about being better, right?
Yes.
So I want to like have like a segment where we talk about either like I'll say something about myself, and since you know me better than most people, it's you got to tell me if I got to be better or if I'm doing great, right? And then we'll switch it to
Okay,
you.
vice versa.
Yeah, and you do the same thing.
Oh,
all right?
boy, here we go.
So this is first time we're trying this, everyone.
Here we go.
First
Here we
time.
go.
All right, so I would say, let's see, my driving, not like necessarily like my driving, but how I
your
am
road rage.
on the road. Yeah,
Yeah. See how I finished that for
Yeah.
you? Your road rage. Who drove here today?
me.
Okay. Maybe twice we almost got into an accident. Maybe.
Okay. So doing great,
Do better, bitch. You gotta do better with that. Do better. You gotta do better.
bro. But so I look at it as like I know how to drive. People doing nonsense.
Of course.
So yeah, I'm gonna get upset, speed by them, give them a
You-
dirty look.
You're always
cut
right.
'em off.
You're always right. Everybody else is always wrong.
Not always.
99.9% of the time.
I would say like 98%. All right. So
I
that's
got the road
one.
rage.
Be better.
Right.
My temperament with referees.
You really
That was like an alley-oop right there, bro.
I'm trying to think who has the record. Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah.
You might be right under him, right there.
Nah, you know who got us? The White Plains local legend himself, Kevin
Oh,
Clampett. Yeah, he got
Yes.
me beat.
But he doesn't play in every league, like, you know.
Right. So the numbers, yeah. All right. I got to be better.
Another one. Be better. You gotta
Be better. All right. So 2 be better to me. All right. Your turn.
Okay. How am I sitting? How are my shoulders? You're always cracking on my shoulders. Oh, this, that, and the third. How am
So
I
Boo
sitting?
lifts a lot of weights. He don't know how to relax. He don't know how to relax his shoulders. Everyone, like, he can't just sit there like, you know, kind of slouch back. He's like, oh, I'm gonna sit here and show you my shoulders. I
That's not on
shoulder
purpose.
press 90 pounds.
That's not on purpose. No.
You gotta be better, bro.
Okay.
We out here, we trying to relax. You know what I mean? Like,
how
sit
am I
back.
doing? Am I not relaxed?
I don't know.
I got my water and everything.
Nah, I mean that's relaxed for you, but until your shoulders can like kind of sink. Because remember, I'm taller than you, and look, I'm lower.
I can't.
You can't sink. It doesn't work because you got an 8-pack. That's why. It don't just. It don't work out like that for you. But we're gonna work on it.
Am I
Be
not
better.
sinking?
Nah,
My
you're not.
shoulders?
You're not sinking, bro.
Come on.
But do me a favor. Try to like just cross.
I can't.
Yeah. See. All right. So Boo can't relax, but we're gonna work on it. He gonna work on it. All right. So that's a be better.
Okay.
What's your next one?
How's my overall temperament in life?
See, now that's gonna be the first doing great of the
Doing great.
episode. Doing great.
Okay.
This guy, does
try.
not take things too seriously, doesn't really get mad, always has some like nice life advice.
I try, man.
I gotta really commend you on that. Like, so when I talk to other people and even like mutual friends, like
Yeah.
I always talk about how you like it's just you just don't get mad, and when you do, like the few times that I've seen you upset, it was like because you got hit, elbowed in the head, ref not seeing it, whatever like that, and you still don't even wild out. You just
Right.
kind of like make a face,
I
and
try.
meanwhile,
Tai Chi. I study Tai Chi.
yeah, yeah,
Tai Chi.
12 years,
12 years Tai Chi.
12 years a student.
Yeah. I try.
Yeah, no, yo, you're doing well with that, man.
I think we balance out like that.
Yeah, because even when like it'll just be you and me, and like you've seen me almost get into fights and stuff like that, like you just like that common presence, like free. Not is it worth it?
It's so bad. Wherever we are, if we're playing somewhere, you usually do your thing. They'll look at me, yo, get up.
Yeah. Yo, boo, tell your man something,
Yo,
bro.
get 'em,
Like stop.
get 'em.
Well, that's why. And that's
we try.
why. That's
We
why
try,
we're
you know?
here together. You know what I mean? I like that. Yeah, we gotta make that a thing every
Yeah.
episode. We gotta try to do something like that.
Yeah, I like
It
that.
don't even have to just be about us. We can be talking about like you know, you saw the new that kid get dunked on last night in that summer league.
Oh, yes.
He needs to be better, bro.
Yes.
So I would say like making faces, getting
Yes.
dunked on, be better, because I don't know if he's gonna have a career anymore now because
I wouldn't go to that extreme. Listen, the
Yo.
summer league, you playing against it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
bro, that was a hate crime.
And if you but guess what? If you make a roster in the NBA, it's going to happen. You're going to get dunked on at some point in your career.
Yeah, but you ever see somebody make a face like that?
No. He has to do better with that. You got to do better. That part, you got to do better.
He gotta do better, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go back to your genius title. What was it? A healthy body is a wealthy life. Since you thought of it, Einstein over there, why don't you, what does that mean to you right now? And then we're going to talk about what
Back
that
then.
meant back then. But what is that? A healthy body is a wealthy mind, right? We talk a lot. We just did an episode about financial literacy, right? But now we're talking about that's a wealthy life. What are you talking about? Let us know.
The way I break it down is this. Sorry. No matter how much money you have or you don't have, without your health, you can't do anything. Right? What good is it you got whatever amount of money in the bank, in your pocket, you can't even get up to do anything, right? You're sickly or mentally you're sick, you know what I mean? So that's why I came up with the title.
I like it because, you hear the health is wealth. That's just like one quick ring, but you took it. You took it a little deeper.
Yeah.
Healthy body.
Because
is a
long as
wealthy life.
you have the right mindset, long as you are healthy physically, you can do anything to gain wealth.
All right.
You know? But
So
that's where it
now-
starts.
So now let's backtrack a little bit. If I asked you, you heard that title 25, 30 years ago. Let's go, because we're older, right? Let's go 35 years ago, right? And someone goes to you, hey, little Henri, little boo, a healthy body is a wealthy life. What would you have thought or said? Because I'll tell you what I would have thought or said, but tell me first, what would you have thought
A healthy
or
body is,
said?
I would be like, what? I'm healthy. We play ball every day. I run up and down. I still don't have no money, though. But what is like? So what is he talking about?
Yo, same. It's like healthy body. Where's the wealth coming from?
Yeah.
Bro, I see a lot of like,
We just did double session practices.
Right.
I
And
don't
I'm
got
still poor as
yeah,
fuck.
I don't got no money. What are you talking about? That's what I would say. Please help me understand.
yeah, help me understand
Yeah.
where the wealth is coming from.
Right. Well, I don't understand that.
But it rings differently now, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk. Let's get into that, and I want you to like really
Yeah.
dive in,
Yeah.
right? So we're talking about healthy body now. We're talking about back then, right? Can you talk to me about like what access you had to like, or even knowledge you had of health foods or anything like that? Or your mom had.
The knowledge I had was no knowledge, N-O knowledge. Whatever is available. The community I grew up in, go to the store, get a sandwich. Back then, ham sandwich. If you were fancy, you got a spice ham sandwich.
Yo,
Cold cuts, quarter pound, half a pound.
spice ham, bro.
Can you relate to that? Do you understand what I'm
That
saying?
greasy ass meat was so delicious. I can't even look at it now though.
Nah.
But spice ham was. Well, you got spice ham?
Yeah, you were saying something. If you had spice ham,
If you had spice ham,
that was a.
love me some spice
But
ham.
yeah, whatever was available. I mean, pork and beans and hot dogs was a staple
Mm-hmm.
in my home. You know what I mean?
And you think about that now, that ain't healthy. Right?
I mean, the type of things we ate, we're lucky to be here, alive, in good health.
Right.
You know
Because
what I
you're talking about running double sessions and stuff. You running double sessions on spice ham, like, yo, you ain't running no double sessions on spice ham now. And for those of you that don't know what spice ham is, it looks like ham, but it had these like whitish kind of dots in it. I guess that was like the more fat deposits.
We can have Claudio inserted.
Yeah, spice ham. It looked like Spam, kind of, but just like it looked like sliced ham.
Spam. I
But
know
it was
Spam.
spiced ham.
I know Spam.
Spam in
That
a
damn
can.
can with the key, you got to turn it
Yeah,
around.
like, yo, real talk. You couldn't find the can opener, no problem.
It comes with a key.
Twist that down, right?
And here's the funny thing now. You rarely see those commercials, but when you do see them, they make it all elegant and stuff. I'm like, that's
Bro,
Spam.
that's
What the hell?
Spam. Like, no matter how you dress it up,
I had to eat that. Like, what's so elegant about that?
no
Like,
matter how you dress it up, that's still a Vienna sausage right there.
Yeah.
Right? That's still Spam
I know
right
all
there.
that stuff. I know those days. Yeah.
So, okay, so you said whatever was available.
Whatever was available.
So what did your if you're thinking about your old school fridge cabinet, what were some things that were in there?
Cold cuts.
Mm-hmm.
You had no frills peanut butter,
Mm-hmm.
or you had the government peanut butter.
In the can.
I don't know if many people understand what that is.
No,
That-
you needed
know.
a can opener to open peanut butter.
Right. You had the block cheese and the cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
And once you take the cardboard off, what's underneath that?
Plastic. You had the plastic. What about
that
and then
cheese.
you had the no frill cereal, and how was you what were you drinking with that no frill cereal?
Powdered milk.
The powdered
Come
milk,
on.
bro.
Powdered
That milk looked like the white on a screen. It was like that gray white. It was
Powdered
probably the most
milk.
disgusting thing you could ever think of, but it got you through. But there was no real chance to like, oh, you know what, Mom? I want to like be a vegetarian or a vegan
shot.
or
I wouldn't
I
eat
want to
in my
I
house.
don't want
No shot.
this. I don't want greens. I don't want this.
No shot. No shot.
So then how'd you do it?
I mean, you did it the best way you could, you know. I mean, in school you ate well, pretty nutritious, but you just got through it. And as you got older, you get a little better every time you get older. But I mean, even outside, going to the stores, you're not getting a salad, you're not getting a wrap. You're getting a quart of water, you're getting a honey bun,
Yep.
you get,
Some Ridges
some
chips.
potato chips, sour cream and onions.
Sour cream and onions,
Still
the
your
green,
favorite?
the green bag, bro. Come on, man. They changed the formula though, so it don't taste the same. So I don't get
Yeah,
them
because
that
the
much
FDA
anymore.
saying y'all can't sell this shit no more like this.
Yeah,
You gotta,
man. They had the tight Ridges, all the flavor on them. They don't do it like that anymore.
no.
All air in the bag now. Shit is
Yeah.
tight. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't be messing with them anymore.
But yeah, I mean, even when you went out to the stores and stuff like that, that's what I said. You said, what knowledge did we have? No knowledge.
Right. So, but what's funny? So we talked about in our last episode how we didn't learn about financial literacy and all those kind of things. Food, you learn about the food pyramid
Yeah.
and the grains here
Right.
and the fruits, veggies, all there. But not everyone had access to be that balanced, right? So you talk about things not available. So I'm sure you're familiar with like it's like whatever the church has,
Yeah.
whatever the soup kitchen has, whatever like pantry that your parents are going to kind of feed and do whatever they can with whatever they have, right? So there was never anything like, oh, I just want these tomatoes or I want all of this healthy stuff. It's like, nah, you're gonna eat whatever I put on the goddamn table.
Or guess what? You won't eat. You
You
got
don't
money?
eat. You
Oh, then
don't
I don't know
eat.
what to tell you.
That's it.
Now let me ask you this: what would your kids do if you took? I bet you make different meals and stuff like
Bro,
different
you're not
on the
wrong.
same night. I bet you
You're
make
not
different
wrong.
meals,
So it
different
used to be a
dinners.
lot. It used to be a lot worse. Because again, right? You go through stuff. There's certain trauma that's related
Yes,
to whatever you
without a
went through,
doubt.
right? And you carry that.
Without a doubt.
So at the forefront of my brain, I knew like when I had kids, I didn't want them to experience anything that I experienced, right? So that being one, I'm like, well, what I put on the table, you're gonna eat, right? So I want it to be like that. But then when you have kids and they're taking things and I don't want this, right? And they're young, and then you get desperate. It's like, oh, all right, I'll make something else that I'll know that you eat, and before you know it, it gets away from you, and now you're making like those like a bunch of different dinners and
Yeah.
stuff. So it started
In the
that
same
way.
night.
Yeah, it started that way, but it's not really like that anymore. Now it's like, all right, like Rachel does like most of the cooking I cook. I can cook, everyone. Like I can throw down in the kitchen. Rachel just likes to, so
What do you make? What do you?
bro, I'll make this baked mac and cheese that will have you in tears because it's so good. All right. That's what I'm bringing to the table. But now, like, we'll make dinner, and you make like different things, but it goes with the dinner, and it's like, all right, so now you don't have to eat everything that was made, but you're
Right.
eating something from here. But yeah, my kids, I hate to say it, but they,
Spoiled, entitled,
yeah,
privileged.
man, like it's hard again because you spend your life, your young life, you go
Yeah,
through whatever you went
yeah.
through, and then you work hard so they never have to
Right,
even
but-
taste what you went through, but they
But at
need
the
to
same
taste
time,
some of it.
yeah, at the same time, you want to keep a balance
Right.
to have them somewhat get a taste of what
Yeah.
things are like without. You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
things would be a little easier sometimes if it's just like, no, I put that on the table, eat it, right? But then you get flashbacks to like when your mother used to do that
Mm-hmm.
to you, and like I remember days. My mom used to make this. First of all, pig feet, chicken feet, chitlins,
Yeah.
split pea soup, right? So, and you're
That's
not
actually good.
You're not
split pea soup.
leaving that.
I'm not a big fan of it, but they say it's good for you.
I hate it, but you're not leaving
Nutrition,
that.
nutritional.
Yeah,
body.
yeah. Healthy body, wealthy life.
That's right.
F that. Split pea soup.
How you gonna say F
I-
that?
What did that guy say? Pack that up, right? But I would sit at the table for hours, and you couldn't leave until you
Couldn't
finished your
leave.
food,
Yeah.
right? And I felt bad, so I would eat my brother and sister's food because I didn't want them to get hit or whatever. And then we started throwing food behind the radiator and out the window, and then my mom became some kind of magician and knew this was happening. I remember one time we threw hot dogs out the window because it wasn't cooked hot dogs. Like she would make us
Yeah.
eat raw hot dogs right before school or whatever. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. Threw it out the window. I came home from school. Guess what was on the table in an orange bowl in
No,
water?
I don't believe that.
The freaking hot dog.
I don't believe that.
No, my mom
went on a fire escape and got the hot dogs.
bro, not the fire escape, the grass outside. We were on the second floor.
Oh, second floor, yeah.
The grass outside. I don't know how she did it, but it was done.
So the bigger question is, did you eat them this time around? That's the
She
big-
watched me.
Right. See,
I got stories for days,
but
man.
my thing is, if you would have ate them in the morning, you wouldn't have had to deal
I
with that.
know, but come on, man. You going to school
I
with
know.
raw hot dog breath. She already just smothered your face with all the Vaseline and stuff like that. Now you going to school with raw hot dog breath.
Eat some candy behind it.
From where?
You could have found. Somebody always had candy in school, elementary school.
Stole it from the store on the way to school.
You was the one. You the one that always had candy.
Right. But yeah. So it was whatever was available, man. That's what
the
you're
point
eating.
I'm making. That's
or
the
you
point
don't
I'm
eat.
making. Right. So let me ask you this: the word organic, in terms of food,
Uh-huh.
that's a big thing now.
Yeah,
Everything
huge.
is organic. Supermarkets only organic stuff. This and that.
Cage free, all of it.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all that stuff. All natural, organic. So when was the first time you heard that word? And when you heard it, were you familiar with it? Did you know what it meant? Did you?
Bro, I didn't know about anything being organic until I was an adult, somewhere in my late 20s.
Right.
And when they started talking about organic this, organic that, so I was chubbier, you're right. And I'm thinking like, oh, is this like it's gonna help me lose weight if you eat organic? And then once I found out that it didn't help you lose weight, I'm like, what the hell am I eat organic for? Like whatever. I
But
don't
it can, though. It can.
like I don't care about that. But again, I didn't know I didn't know anything about it until you started doing like the research behind it and like what it actually is and what it means and how it's free of pesticides and all and growth hormones and all
Right.
those different
Maybe
types
less
of
sugar and all that stuff.
right.
So I'm the same way. I didn't know what that stuff was till, young adult,
Right.
early to mid 20s. Like,
Yep.
organic, what is that? Then I still didn't believe it because I'm like, okay, well, everybody has farms in New York now. Everything's
Right.
organic. You
I
know what
thought
I
it was
mean?
just a way for them to like make things more
Right,
expensive.
right. But
And
so let me ask you this: when did it start to turn for you, health wise?
oh,
When did you start to really understand things and really see the difference
mm-hmm.
in the things that we ate growing up, as opposed to changing to the healthier side? When did you start to
So it was
make the
definitely
switch?
after college because all throughout college, like we in like the
Absolutely,
school food, that everything is just available and like, oh
absolutely.
no, I'm gluttonous, right? And I was playing basketball, so I wasn't like gaining too
Right,
much weight I could eat. We had to
burning
work
right
out all
off.
the time, burning right off. I wish I knew about like lifting weights back then because I
Right,
didn't lift weights and I just played. But I was like, I don't need to lift no weights. I'm
right,
good enough to just play, right? That's how that was my mentality.
right.
And I wish though I wish I knew about weightlifting back then. Well, I knew about it. I wish I did it.
And overall nutrition.
Right, and overall nutrition. I
Right.
had a dude on my team. You remember him, Brendan Murray.
Oh
This
yeah,
guy
Brendan. Yeah.
was like Mr. Perfect, yo. He had the crazy physique. He ate well. I used to like go to him for advice toward the tail end um, of college, but then I didn't listen because he's like, oh yeah, you don't need to just eat salad. It's protein. Like I didn't really understand. He was on some other wave that I just didn't know. But so it was after college where I was like, yo, I really need to figure this out. I'm
Yeah.
not like things are pounds are packing on
Right.
more. Um, I don't feel great,
Right.
right? Like I still played a lot of basketball. I
But
started to play
still, yeah.
football, but I didn't feel great. Recovery was weird. I was like, this something's got to give, and I really started like researching different diets. So then you go on like some of the fad diets, look into the fad diets, but and it wasn't until like even more recently where it's like, oh, all right, like balanced diet, proteins, all the macros,
Yeah.
all of those
Carbs.
kind of
Yeah.
like you learn about all of these things. Like
Yeah.
again, no one's like was just straight teaching me, but I wanted to know it. So this is like I would say 30s and up is when I really started trying to take those things seriously. I remember one time I wanted to be. Remember you went through that whole thing of being a vegetarian,
Yeah. I tried
right? And
it. Yeah.
I wanted to try it too, but I
Yeah.
couldn't. I couldn't stop
Don't say
eating
couldn't.
chicken.
Don't say couldn't. You
I
could.
could. I couldn't do it back then. If I tried it
But
now,
now,
I'm
but
sure
you
I
know
can.
what? Now, the thing is plant based.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll eat something, and somebody will say that's not really chicken. That's plant based. You're like, what?
Tastes the same.
Yeah.
Cause I don't eat it. You've been there.
I'm experimenting with them. With it.
Okay.
You know, I'm trying it. The thing I like about it is you don't miss a beat. Unless somebody says, no, that's not this and that's not that, you might not know.
You might not know. Are you
You might.
tofu guy?
I'm trying to get into that.
Oh.
I can't get into that, man.
Tofu is disgusting.
The consistency of it, I'm trying to, but
They've come a long way with some of these things.
yeah.
So what do we talk about health, right? What do you think when people talk about how in Europe, right? You could be eating like similar foods,
Yeah.
but you don't feel bad, right? So they're saying like they're healthier than us. What are your thoughts about that?
So in Europe, a lot of ingredients that we use here is illegal over there.
Isn't that insane?
High fructose corn syrup,
Certain dyes.
dye number 9,
Right.
it's not approved over there. You can't use it. You know what I mean? To cook the food. So that's a big difference.
So you think they're cracking down now over here? Because I saw over here
Somewhat,
they're
I
going
would
to
say
start
somewhat.
to. I heard they were going to start to label things like not I don't know what the verbiage was, but not legal to eat or something like
Yeah,
that
somewhat,
over here. Not
somewhat.
suitable to eat or something like that.
Right. It's a little disclaimer,
Mm-hmm.
but here is big money place. So if it's making money, if it's going off the shelves,
Mm-hmm.
so be it.
Do you feel like kids these days and like from certain areas, do you think they're eating more nutritious? Because like with us, right? It was like whatever you're gonna get, whatever
Yeah.
that's at the church. Like whatever. Do you think they're more conscious of what they're eating?
Well, I definitely do. It's a wave now, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole health thing, even in different types of communities of color and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it's a wave. So you have health food stores, organic, everything is like
Mm-hmm.
that, So it's definitely different these days, you know. So
When did it turn? When did it turn for
so,
you?
so for me, again, it was around the same age. I just noticed I wasn't digesting things well,
Mm-hmm.
you know, feeling certain ways, bloated and everything. So I started researching, started talking to people that was in that field, and they would just give me little things to try, suddenly. It was never a total 360 from what we were eating and what we were
Mm-hmm.
doing, but it was like, okay, maybe try to eat more greens, try to,
Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely. And then you get to a point where it's like, oh, I feel better. Let me go this route, you know? So that's how it changed for me.
Interesting. Do you feel yourself like slipping back into those
Oh,
old
we
ways?
all have our days. What they call them? Cheat days, what they call them?
Cheat days, yeah.
We all have those days.
Okay.
But honestly, it's all about a balanced diet,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Balanced diet, moderation.
Right, right. To each his own. Everybody's nutrition to their body type may be a little different. You may need more of a certain type of food. I may need more
Right.
carbs. You may need more whatever.
You know, it's there's a science
No, it is.
to it.
It is.
To the body type
It
thing.
is.
I see it all the time. I just, I want to have the time to like really invest in like,
Yeah.
oh, my body type and like follow like a body type diet. But then you're scared of getting scammed by someone on Instagram or everyone's a trainer, right?
Nutritionist.
Everyone's a
You
nutritionist.
can go to a nutritionist and they take your blood
Mm-hmm.
and based off your blood type, foods you're allergic to or foods your body respond better to as opposed to others,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But other than that, man, just
You ever did one of those
I
things?
never did one of those.
Yeah, me either.
Let's do one.
I'm down. Yo, let's go. I'm down, bro. I think they offer them at. Don't they offer stuff like that at Lifetime too? Or
Yeah.
no? We gotta go.
We may have to go outside of the gym, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm down.
Yeah, me too. Cause I do it, follow it. You
Yeah.
know, you never know.
30 days or so.
Right.
See what happens.
Why not? Right. We've tried worse. Right. Like we've tried worse. So like, why not? So you don't have kids, right?
Not that I know of. No.
Right. Maybe somewhere floating on the coast of somewhere, right?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
But if you did have kids, right? Because it's I love hearing the perspective of people that don't have kids because
Right.
everything changes once that kid comes.
Yeah.
But perfect world, you talk about nutrition. Like what are your kids eating on a daily basis, right? Are you letting them have candy? Are you letting them splurge like that? Like what would be ideal for you nutrition wise for your kids?
I mean, as far as food wise, you want to try to keep it balanced,
Mm-hmm.
right? Protein, grain, greens, fruits, you know what I mean? But I would definitely make them understand that when I do allow them to eat the junk food, it's a treat, right? You're not getting this every day. You're not getting this any time of day.
Right.
You know, it's a treat. It's an occasion. It's a Friday. It's a Saturday. It's a birthday party. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't just be at their disposal.
Right.
You know?
I can't wait because I'm gonna bring up this clip. I'm like, remember when you said this shit?
Uh-huh.
How's that going? Right?
Give them a cupcake. Let them be quiet.
How is that going? Because I'll tell you right now, because I thought I would like to say I thought the same thing, right? And my kids aren't. It's not that they're not healthy, but
Right.
I got
So
one
you
like I got Skylar. She don't eat vegetables. She don't eat vegetables like at all. You can't. You have to like you gotta blend it in something else for her to even like touch a
Yeah?
vegetable, right? And you want to be like, no, you're gonna eat this, right?
Yeah.
And we got to the point where it's like, no, you have to at least try,
Yeah.
right? And that's going all right, but it's like you put like a plate of green beans in front of in the
So
sky,
she
and
doesn't
she's just
like
gonna
any
look at
type
you.
of vegetable? Any?
Nah, she just started like eating lettuce recently.
That's just water, pretty much. That's just
I know. Oh, cucumbers. She'll eat cucumbers from
okay.
time to time, but you gotta force her. I'm not gonna sit here and count corn, really, because like I don't
Does
think
corn
that's a
have any
real
nutritional
vegetable.
value?
No, none.
None. I've heard
Like
that through the years.
none. It's just something that runs right through your
It's a filler.
system.
Yeah,
Right,
it's a filler.
right. I don't eat corn.
Wait, you don't eat corn?
Nah. Sometimes at like a barbecue or whatever,
Yeah,
like they have
yeah.
like some nice grilled corn on the
Yeah.
cob. Like I'll
I'm not
I'll
against it.
dabble, but I'm
Yeah.
not like a. You'll never see me like I'm the type like, oh, that salad comes with corn. Can I get that without corn?
Okay.
I'm
Then
I'm
they
one
got to
of
make
those
the
guys.
whole fucking salad without corn for you. And then they gotta
Yeah. No, none of that pre-made shit over here, bro. I don't want that corn. What else on this topic, man? Like I feel like we can talk forever about this because
Right.
it's so relevant, right? Everyone's always trying to be healthier, trying to be healthier. So you said things like balanced diet or
Yeah.
whatever, but like you don't just look like you just from a balanced diet. Let's talk about like what
But here's the thing. I don't think I look a certain way. I don't think you know me. I think I'm invisible. I think nobody knows me. I don't look a certain.
Bro,
I really don't.
everybody knows you. I'll talk to people. I'm like, I'll say, oh yeah, my man Boo, the fight. Oh, you know Boo?
So-
Yeah, I know Boo.
So that's
Everyone knows you, bro.
I guess that's something in my brain. I think I'm just flying the radar. Just
Boo, I'll tell you
know
right.
me.
I'll tell you right now. Everyone they say Boo, nicest guy. This dude is crazy in the gym. Doesn't get tired.
I don't.
Right? Like all
Listen,
of these
I
different
don't-
things. Ageless.
I just try to fly under the radar, and if I could help, I can help.
Well, so what's a tip besides balance? Like, what's a tip that you can give people, how to like get healthier in 2025, headed into 2026?
So the biggest tip that I would give: find something, some type of physical activity that makes you feel alive,
Okay.
that really rejuvenates you, and go at your own pace. Right? Every day a better you.
Yeah.
It's not about being better than anybody else.
Right.
It's about being better than you, day after day. So you
Something
go
that
at your
makes you
own
feel
pace.
alive. I
Right.
like
something
that.
So if you're jogging or whatever, don't need to time yourself.
Right.
Just go. Next day, try to go farther. Maybe try to pick up the pace a little, and so on and so on.
I like that. I wish because, and you're gonna think I'm Fat Joe capping here, right? but
Fat Joe capping.
but I'm not. So I like, how do I put this? When it comes to like self confidence and stuff like that, like I'm one of the most insecure people that you'll probably ever meet, but won't know it. Based on like I had body image issues like my entire life. Right when I was younger, I was heavier, had like the man boobs. Right, people call me Hershey Kiss nips. Right, I'm sure Claudio called me that one time in college. Right, like it was bad. Like, and that kind of stuff sticks with you. So I'm
Yeah.
always so self-conscious.
A
And I was like,
lot of people. I think we all are to an extent. A lot
Right.
of people. Have you ever watched Mike Tyson Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson? His podcast.
yeah, you sent me.
He's like that.
Yeah, but it's crazy how real that is. And
It
like, so
is.
when you talk about nutrition and when you talk about being healthy and working out and doing something that like makes you feel alive,
Yeah.
like, so basketball was one of those things that made me
Right.
feel alive. And that's when I started playing a lot more basketball, started dropping some weight, looking better. Then like working out with you and stuff like that, I realized like you really have to strength train.
Yeah.
If you want to see results.
Right.
Like resistance training
goes
is
hand in
where
hand.
it's at.
Right.
Like diet is very important. I learned that too. Like what you eat is way more than the workout. Like, because if you're working out,
So diet is 80% of it. The kitchen is 80% of it. You understand what I'm saying? So you could do anything you want in the gym or whatever, and then negate what you just did by eating. You know?
Right.
So diet is 80% of it.
And I feel like that's what I'm telling you, because you get to the point, especially like when I used to sit there, I'm like, oh, it's not like I'm gonna get better anyway. Like I look this way, I might as well just continue to eat these chips and stuff like that. And it's like that's a tip I would give. Like, don't get in that rut. Like you can change. I got up to like 245, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, oh, there's no coming out of this, and like I came out of it.
Man, when were you 245? I don't remember that.
It was 4 years ago, because the pictures just came up. So do you remember I posted this picture on it was on Instagram and Facebook, right? It was me. I was in Lifetime locker room. I had a towel on from when I was like bigger, and a towel on from that day after losing all of that. Yo, Rachel lost her mind when I posted this picture, because it's like I'm in a towel. She's like, they don't know what's under that towel. I was like, but I had on shorts. But no one knows that. It looks like you're just showing. You know what I mean? And like looking back, it was like, it's kind of wild picture. It just came up on Time Hop. That was like 4 years ago, because I got up to 245. I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was actually in Burlington Coat Factory trying something on. And those mirrors, when you try stuff on, it makes you look very, very unflattering, right? So I was like, damn, I got to do something. And that's when I started doing like keto and really.
That's what I remember.
Yeah,
keto
and really,
stuff.
really working out. But I'll show you this picture afterwards. I might send it to Claudia to flash forward. I don't know. I'll get clearance, make sure Rachel doesn't get tight
How
again.
did you respond to keto?
Yo,
Mood-wise, feeling, body?
You feel great. Like, so at first, you go through like what they call a keto flu, or whatever, and like so you're kind of dragging or whatever. But after that, like a day or maybe two, your energy is up, because you realize you don't need. And I was doing intermittent fasting as well.
Yes, that was my next question.
You don't need to eat all the time.
No, well, that's the thing. Most of the time, we overeat as humans anyway. I know people that eat once, twice a day.
Yeah, I got down to like only eating once a day, and it was fine.
Like
you
a healthy
know how
meal.
much basketball we play, right? I would go, I would play in the morning, not eat until like 3, 4 o'clock, and then play at night, and then not eat after that.
Right.
And I was fine to play the very next morning.
And then even in between, you could have good snacks.
Right.
Now, am I talking about sour cream and onion chips?
No, you're talking about almonds.
Almonds, peanuts, you know what I mean?
Right.
Other things you could research where you could eat more of, because they're good snacks, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Yeah.
Damn, like I said, we could sit here and talk forever.
Yeah,
But I want to get back to something you said, because I think that is going to be our gym.
Refresh my memory. What did I?
You just said do something that makes you feel alive physically.
Yeah.
So I think that's the gym that we leave with people.
Yes,
for
without
this
a
week.
doubt.
Without a doubt. Like, go out, do something physically that makes you feel alive, and see how that goes. Like, I'm a big Zumba guy. Right? I get made fun of all the time, but I'm a big Zumba guy.
In the front. You're in the front, too.
Front. Boo, I wanted to teach it. I was about to go get certified.
Why not?
Because it was $200 back then, and back then $200 was too much. But I still might.
Yeah.
I still might. That makes me feel alive, bro. I love dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, go out and do something that makes you feel alive. Of course, it's a good idea. You said it. You said it. Of course, you think it's a good idea.
I remember that.
Yeah, bro. Zumba flip.
I took it a few times with you. I'm like, where's he going?
Yo,
to the front.
Yeah,
like,
you remember Doug was going in there,
Yes.
Zumba Doug.
Yo, I'm like, wait, he's going in the front?
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, I don't care.
I know you
Biggest
don't.
mother effort in there.
I know you told.
I don't care. Do something that makes you feel alive. I like that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, that's going to take us to the end of our episode 7. That's surreal.
7. How are our subscribers? How the numbers looking?
Yeah, we're getting up there.
Okay.
Right? I think the last time I checked, we were over 100 on
Over 100 views, right?
No, not views, 100 subscribers.
Oh.
On YouTube.
Because they were at what, 16?
Yeah, and then we got to
gradually?
continue jumping. Yeah, we're gonna keep. Listen, man, every day better you. We got to keep climbing. We're not gonna jump off out the gates and be like, Joe Rogan or any of those people. But we got some stuff.
Yeah, we're getting there. I hope
we're getting there. All right, that's it. Please remember to like, subscribe, and actually watch the video, because you will gain something from it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Every day a better you. Real stories.
Real results.
Make it a great one.